Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for NFL Week 12 Thanksgiving edition between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys on Thursday, November 25th, 2021. My name is Steve. We're going to have 3 picks here for you today that I think are great value bets for this Thanksgiving NFL football game. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support in the channel. If you are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 925 subscribers here by the end of the week. Also, be sure to check out our community Discord page. It's a great place to connect with our community. I'll have a link down below in the comment section and in the description as well to that, where you can check that out. Also, be sure to place your favorite pick down below for this game, your favorite bet for this. If you'd like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include it in the next video if your pick hits. This is the second video of 3, guys. We have a video for each game, so be sure to check out the other videos. I'll have a quick link to those at the end of this video. Other than that, we already went over results there in video number 1, so let's get right into our picks here for this game. Let's get this 3-0. So getting right into our picks. At number 1, we are going with Dak Prescott under 269.5 passing yards here for the Dallas Cowboys at minus 110 odds. So coming into this game, we have some injury concerns here for the Cowboys. Amari Cooper already ruled out on the COVID list. And we got CeeDee Lamb here coming in on concussion protocol. It looks like he's going to be cleared and ready to go. But even still, no Amari Cooper is a huge loss here for this Cowboys receiving core. And they're not drawing the greatest of matchups here. The Raiders are actually 10th best versus the pass. They allow 220.8 passing yards per game. They allowed just 148 last week to Joe Burrow. So, I think the Cowboys are going to really be able to make their hay on the ground in this game. So, honestly, it just makes more sense for them to run the football. The Raiders, rather, are 29th versus the run on the flip. So they don't defend the run very well. And you got one of the best rushing offenses in all the league. 5th best rushing offense here behind Zeke Elliott and Tony Pollard there. So really no reason not to run the football. This game script has the Cowboys leading, minus 7.5 spread. So Cowboys should be in control in this game from a lot of the game, which means you should see a lot more running of the football. On the season, Prescott is actually 5-4 to this line, so that's solid. He's 3-2 at home, and obviously in a great matchup, we like a line like this. Recently took his under on passing yards a couple weeks ago against the Broncos and cashed that fairly easily. Even though the game flow in that game didn't go the way I thought it would, still cashed it. So honestly, I'm looking for the game flow here. Love to see the Cowboys get out to an early lead behind the running game, and that'll really help as far as limit the passing here of Prescott. And like I said, it's a pretty solid pass defense here for the Raiders. And one of the key things I think with that is the pass rusher Max Crosby. They have some good rushers that are up front that could get after the quarterback. So, like I said, a lot of injuries also with the Cowboys here makes this a very advantageous bet. No Amari Cooper, obviously, so I love that. So take it there for your number 1 pick. Dak Prescott under 269.5 passing yards here for the Cowboys at minus 110 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we are rolling with the under 51.5 points here in the Raiders-Cowboys game at minus 110 odds. So the under is 4 for 4 in the last 4 Cowboys games. So we like seeing that, and 2 for 4 in the last 4 Raiders games. So that's still not bad. And coming in here, the Raiders offense has been in a real funk. Their last 3 games, they scored 13, 14, and 16 points. So obviously you guys are aware of all the issues surrounding the Raiders with, Henry Ruggs there in the drunk driving accident that he got in. Also with John Gruden getting, fired there earlier in the season. So there has been a lot of mental turmoil here for the Raiders. And you wonder if that's gotten in their head a little bit. You wonder if, the play calling just hasn't been as smooth. What the problem is with the Raiders offense, not really sure. But, here they're going up against a pretty solid Cowboys defense overall. Cowboys gave up just 19 points to the Chiefs last week. So, their defense really has played pretty well most of the season. And I'm not looking for that really to change too much here in a matchup with, like I said, a team in the Raiders that just has not found their way on the offensive side of the ball lately. And we mentioned the Cowboys injury concerns as well. Amari Cooper, CD Lamb. It looks like CD Lamb is going to play, which I still don't mind this, even if he does. No Amari Cooper, though, and that's a huge loss here for the Cowboys. And the Raiders' defense is solid enough. I mean, they're not a terrible defense. They're pretty solid against the pass. They do give up some rushing yards, but I'd much rather give up rushing yards than passing yards when you're talking about an under. We're going to see that clock moving, I think, in this game. I think both teams really should look to run the football. Josh Jacobs, Ezekiel Elliott, two of the game's, greatest running backs that we have. So, could this turn into some type of a shootout? Raiders certainly early on in the season look like, one of the best offenses going. Same thing with the Cowboys, but, here recently, like I said, between the injuries and all the things that have happened here later on in the season, I don't see this developing into a shootout. Even though, you think about the game, you think about the names, you're like, man, this really could have a lot of points. I still love the under here, honestly. So, take it there for your number 2 pick, under 51.5 points in the Raiders-Cowboys game at minus 110 odds. Okay, and at number 3, we do have an over for you. We got Ezekiel Elliott over 60.5 rushing yards here for the Cowboys at minus 110 odds. So, we mentioned it earlier here. This kind of goes along with what we were saying with the under and passing yards. Raiders have the 4th worst rushing defense, so it's obviously very good here. Very good matchup for Ezekiel Elliott. Elliott 5-5 on the season to this line, 3-2 at home to this line. But I want to talk about a couple of his losses. So he missed this line in all 3 of the Cowboys' losses. So a lot of those games, a couple of those games, particularly talk about last week in Kansas City and against Denver a few weeks ago, Cowboys got behind early. And obviously that's going to affect what they want to do as far as running the football. And I don't think that's going to happen this week. Like I said, game script has the Cowboys minus 7.5. I'm going to trust Vegas a little bit on that. And, coming in, the minus 7.5 definitely warranted here for the Cowboys, given the Raiders' recent struggles and just how they've looked. So definitely expecting the Cowboys here to get on them a little bit early. And if that happens, we're going to see a lot of Ezekiel Elliott and expect him to run the ball and run it well. Honestly, in a lot of the games where the Cowboys have done really well, when they've had great offensive games, Ezekiel Elliott is running the ball effectively. And that's exactly what they're going to need, particularly with the injuries at wide receiver. Look for him to get going. These bets do go together, though. Keep that in mind when you're taking these. If the game script does get off, there is a chance these things can go south. So, overall, this is what I'm expecting to happen. I didn't trust any Raiders props because, honestly, look at the Raiders play the last couple weeks. Can you trust them? You might be able to trust them to hit some unders, but, as far as cash and overs, not seeing anything I really liked on the Raiders. Everything was just up too high. I was looking at Darren Waller over for receiving yards as well. Honestly, it's 69.5, and it's a good matchup. But it's like, again, can you trust the Raiders' offense? I think if I were looking, I would take the Waller. Might consider his touchdown, but beyond that, it's just hard to trust anyone on the Raiders right now. So those are our picks. That's it for our number 3 pick. Take it there. Ezekiel Elliott over 60.5 rushing yards here for the Cowboys at minus 113 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 925 subscribers here by the end of the week. I'll be running a live stream for the Lions and Bears game, so if you got nothing else better to do at 12:30 in the afternoon on Thanksgiving, you can come hang out with me and watch the Lions game. We'll have game audio going with a watch party, so just hanging out, chatting, talking and having a good time talking football. So hoping to catch you guys at that. Check out our website, straightfirepicks.com. Just launched that. Really excited about that, guys. Not a ton of stuff up there yet, but we are getting it rolling. So if you want to go, check that out. Our Discord server, also be sure to check that out as well. It's a great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. Highly encourage that. All right, guys, other than that, happy Thanksgiving. I wish you all the best of luck with your bets. Let's get it here today. Let's get this 3-0. So y'all have a great rest of your day. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.